Hi, hello, and welcome back to Films as Food, where I geek out about films that I like and then take inspiration from them and create food. Little disclaimer, I will do my best to stay away from major spoilers, but if you are against spoilers of any kind and have not seen the film that I'm about to talk about, then I recommend that you put this video on pause, go watch the film, and then please come back. Okay, let's get started. So the film that I will be talking about today is Akira. Well, I will say Akira. The Japanese pronunciation is Akira. I guess Western pronunciation is Akira. Akira is a post-apocalyptic film directed by Otomo Katsuhiro. It follows a group of teenagers who are in a biker gang and they accidentally get caught up in a secret government project. So obviously it's a cult classic for so many reasons. It was basically the first Japanese animation film that was successful in the Western market. So the film itself, it deals with lots of different issues and problems that are still very prevalent in society. It talks about issues with politics, it talks about issues with power. I feel like this film also talks a lot about friendship. The friendship between Kaneda and Tetsuo, what you would do for your friend, how far you'd go. It really is an action film full of lots of fast-paced storytelling, but also at the same time there are so many layers to it. The more you kind of start to apply the topics that they're talking about to your everyday life, I think you'll come to realize how great of a film it is. There's a lot to unpack in this film alone, but what I wanted to focus on was the Espers. Espers or ESPers? I want to go with Espers because Japanese people like saying Espa. So the Espers, I've always had this strange fascination with them. I don't know why. They are children that have been experimented on as part of the secret government program. So they look like children, but they're kind of shrivelly, like a raisin. Does that make sense? I think they've been experimented on so much to the point that physically, it's kind of stunted their growth. So they look like children. They still kind of act like children. I think emotionally they're still very childlike, like they're very innocent and loyal to one another. But in terms of knowledge, they basically have special powers. So I'm going to focus on the Espers. And I'm going to make something that I would want to give them as a treat because they're so... I was about to say they're so cute. They're a little grotesque but cute at the same time. So today I'm going to be making a pastel coloured Fruche parfait. I'm going to try and focus on pastel colours today because the basic kind of colour palette of the Espers I feel like is very pastel-y. Their skin is kind of a light green and shriveled up. Kyoko, especially the girl, she wears a pink kind of frilly nightgown and she's lying on like a frilly silk bed. Even the boys, I think they're wearing light blue or like light yellow coloured clothes. In order to make those pastel-y colours in our parfait, I'm going to be using fruche. So in Japanese it's called furuche. In English, I'm guessing it's called fruche. Fruche is basically, how do I explain this? It's a dessert, kind of looks like syrup and fruit. You mix milk into it and then it basically becomes like a jelly-like texture and then you can eat it as like a snack. So I'm going to use two types of fruche for that. One is going to be, I think, a strawberry flavored one, so that's going to hopefully become pink. And then the other one is, I think it was a mango flavored one. That I'm actually going to add a little bit of blue dye in, blue dye again, to make it green like their skin. I also want to add some fruit in to make it just a little bit more healthier. I'm thinking green fruit, so probably some kiwi fruit. We're going to add a little crunch into there, so some granola. I'm going to be putting some yogurt in there, some no-fat, low-fat yogurt. And then on top, I'm going to be sprinkling just some like cute little bits and pieces, just to make it cute and appealing aesthetics. On to the cooking. You'll need some milk, yogurt, this is no-fat, low-fat yogurt, and some fruche. Here I have strawberry fruche and an apple mango mix fruche. some fruit, I chose kiwi because it's green. Some granola, frozen yogurt, this is the same as what's in the tub, and some sprinkles. Also here I have a decorative pink chocolate pen. I was planning on making some decorations as part of the topping, and I did do that, but I actually forgot to add it into the video, so I will keep that technique for a later video. And last but not least, our trusty blue food dye. On to preparing our fruit. So I only have one kiwi fruit here. I just peeled the skin off it and then sliced it and continued to cut it into kind of triangular pieces. These fruit pieces are going to be visible from the outside of the glass, so make sure that you cut them in a shape that is aesthetic. And then set the fruit aside. Now on to making our fruche. So I wanted to just show you what it looks like in the box. So they come in packets like this. It's sold as being a dessert base. Essentially it is a jelly fruit mixture. If you're living in Japan, you can buy them at your local supermarket, and the inside looks like this. Now to make the fruche, so get a bowl, add in one of the packets of fruche, this is the strawberry one, and then add in 150 ml of milk. Mix it fast until you get a jelly-like consistency, and then put it in the fridge to further set it. And next I'm doing the same with the apple mango fruche. Only difference here is that instead of this yellow color, I wanted it to be green, so I added in some blue dye. Mix, 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 and then put it in the fridge. Now we have all the ingredients for our parfait prepped. Time to make the parfait. So get your glass and the kiwi fruit. We're going to basically stick the fruit onto the sides of the glass. This is going to make it so that it's visible from the outside even when we put all of the other ingredients in. Next, add in a layer of the green fruche. Followed by a layer of granola. Top that with some yogurt. And then add in a layer of the pink strawberry fruche. Some more granola. Another layer of yogurt. And next, here I accidentally started putting the fruche in before I put the kiwi fruit on the sides of the glass, so there is a dollop of green fruche in there, but remember to put in the fruit before you put in the layer of ingredients that you want to cover the fruit with. Onto the green fruche. We're nearly there. Some more granola and some frozen yogurt on top, just to give it a little bit of a different texture. And last but not least, sprinkles to make it, you know, just a little fun. And here it is. So this is the parfait that I ended up making. I actually put it in the freezer because I was scared for it to melt, but then I think I've accidentally frozen it, so might have to wait a while to be able to eat it. It's really cute. Let's give it a little taste. I put the frozen yogurt on top and wow, it's frozen. Frozen yogurt with sprinkles, yay! Yum. I used low-fat yogurt because I wanted to make it a little healthier. But I think it tastes really nice because the sprinkles, the granola, the fruche layers are all going to be a little sugary, so I feel like it really helps to balance things out. The fruche itself is also a little frozen. I'm not sure if you can freeze it, but it's really yummy. It's still got that soft kind of jelly texture, but it's frozen at the same time. It's really interesting. So the green fruche that I made was meant to be mango flavored. It tastes like mango. It tastes like mango pudding. Okay, so I have come to the pink fruche part. Yeah, it tastes like strawberries. A little on the artificial side, but still tastes like strawberries. As someone who actually really loves ice cream, you know, I could totally get behind this and just have this instead of ice cream. I feel like it's healthier. Not the healthiest thing you could ever eat, but healthier. So my final verdict. How much do I think that this, I was about to say dish, this parfait reminds me of the film? Not the film as a whole, but the Espers, yes, I would say it does remind me of them. Was it yummy? Yes, it was. Fruche is probably going to be a little difficult for you to get if you don't live in Japan. You might be able to find it in like an Asian market near you. Maybe. But you could make this parfait without the fruche, just add in, you know, a mix of, well, if you wanted to stay close to it, like a jelly mixture with fruit in it, or you could just cut up fruit and put that in there. That would be so healthy. Did it look appetizing? Yeah, I would say so. Slightly on the artificial side, but fun. It looks fun. I haven't finished it yet, but I'm really looking forward to eating the rest of it. Especially, I'm happy that I actually put it in the freezer instead of the fridge. In summer, it's, oh my gosh, you have no idea. It's so hot and humid. Yeah, it's like a really nice, kind of cute little snacky, desserty thing that'll help you cool off. If I was to remake it for myself, I would probably add more fruit into it, and then you could even eat it as a breakfast. It's very versatile and cute. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know if you have seen Akira. What are your thoughts? What do you think about the Espers? Do you think they're cute or do you think they're grotesque? Would you ever try making fruche if you find yourself in Japan? What do you eat to help you cool down? Please let me know. Thank you so much for watching the video until the very end. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing and giving this video a thumbs up. See you on the next one. Bye!